Hello guys, Allan Blain here. Got a question for you today. Do you think business is hard? Is this business of network marketing really hard? I had someone tell me the other day, this business is hard, which prompted me to make this video and talk about it. What I want to do first is let's just clear the air, let's get it out on the table, and let's just call it like it is. This business is hard. If you thought otherwise, I'm here to tell you this business is difficult. This business is challenging. It's hard, okay? All business is hard. All businesses are hard. Are some harder than others? Sure. Are some parts of this business more difficult for me than it is for you? Are some parts of this business more difficult for you than they are for me? Absolutely. We're all different. We all have our different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. We all have different unique abilities. But the bottom line is, instead of playing games in our head and questioning, I wonder if I'm the only one that this business is hard for, let me tell you, I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you how it is. This business is hard for everyone. Yes, there are things in this business that seem easy to me that may be hard for you, and vice versa. But just know there's challenges in every business, and this business is no different. We all choose our hard. I think it's very important, though, in this conversation to realize we all choose our hard. And I'll give you an example. One guy or gal works their 40 or 50-hour week. They come home at 5 p.m. They plop themselves down on the couch in front of the TV, and they relax, and they watch TV. They pop open their drink of choice, and they watch TV all evening long. While another guy or gal works the same 40 or 50 hours a week at a job, or maybe at their own business, traditional business, and they come home, let's say at 5 p.m., and they maybe grab some food and get right to work building their network marketing business and work 2-3 hours in the evening. The couch potato, I'll say, looks at the second person who's building a network marketing business and says, that's way too hard. That person is, man, I wouldn't want their life, you know? Basically, he or she is choosing their hard. They don't want the hard of coming home after an 8 or 9 or 10-hour day, jumping on the phone or jumping on the computer and working to build a better future with network marketing as the vehicle. Okay, that's the choice they've made. There's nothing wrong. We all can make different choices. That's the great part about this. We have freedom. While the person who gets off work at 5 p.m., the second person, and comes home and starts building their network marketing business and grinding it out every evening, looks at the couch potato and says, that life is hard. Being broke, maybe having children, maybe having grandchildren someday, living in different parts of the country, and he or she can't even afford plane tickets a few times a year, or maybe not even once a year, to fly and see their grandchildren or their children grow up, right? So they look, the entrepreneur looks at the couch potato and says, that person's life, if it's not hard now, it's going to continue, it's going to be harder down the road, and I don't choose that hard. I choose freedom. I choose financial independence, right? But each one makes their choice, and we have a choice, and you have a choice. So choose your hard, right? The real question that I want to ask, don't focus on is the business hard. It is. We already addressed that. The real question is it worth it? Is it worth it? And only you can answer that for yourself. I've answered it for me. I know it's worth it, right? But you have to answer it for yourself. I mean, what other business can we jump into this thing and profit right away? In your very first month, more oftentimes than not, profit. Turn a profit. What other business? I mean, compare it to education. We've got people spending 4 years on a college degree, 4 years of their life, graduating with debt, no guarantee of income or even a job when they get out. Imagine if we put full-time effort for 4 years into a network marketing business, what we would have at the end of 4 years. We'd have a professional income, right? Traditional businesses, I was just talking to a business owner, a traditional business owner just this week. And he was saying, I think he's about 8 years, if I remember right, he's about 8 years into his business and has not taken $1 out of the business yet. It's not to a place where he feels he can take $1 out of it. Yet, 96% of all businesses fail within 10 years. This person's, I think, 7 or 8 years into it and hasn't pulled out his first dollar out of the business, right? So if we focus on the hard, it's not going to be great, it's not going to be enjoyable, and we're probably not going to have the success we desire. What I recommend is don't focus on the hard. Focus on the why you're doing the business and focus on the result or the goal you have in mind, okay? And also, I would highly recommend focus on what you're getting out of this business right now. Are you getting better health? Are you building new relationships? Are you becoming a person and growing in your own mindset, in your own thinking, in your own communication skills? There's so much value that is being built into our lives as we put one foot in front of the other and build a network marketing business. So focus on that as well. Okay, I'll leave you with 2 quotes. The first, if it's important, you will find a way. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. That's the bottom line. Here's another. We can create success or we can create excuses, but you can't create both at the same time. So what do you choose? Are you going to choose to create more excuses? Are you going to choose to create success? I hope you choose the latter. Forget about focusing on the business being hard. Of course it's hard. And go out there and crush it and make it an awesome, amazing day. Until next time, this is Allan Blain. We'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.